Hello, and here is Global TV News Brief with Uyag Mofwebe. The federal government has predicted heavy rains in 22 states and the Federal Capital Territory. The two predictions were issued separately by the National Flood Emergency Warning System Center of the Federal Ministry of Environment. The predictions are from August 30 to September 2nd, 2024 and September 2nd to 3rd, 2024. The first flood prediction states that the identity, locations and other environs are likely to witness heavy rainfall that may lead to flood within the prediction period from August 30 to September 3rd, 2024. And now to some business. Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Ahmed Dangiwa, has called for enhanced collaboration among engineering professionals in order to tackle the ongoing issue of engineering failures in the country. He made the appeal during the opening ceremony of the 32nd Engineering Assembly organized by the Council for the Regulation of Engineering in Nigeria. Speaking in Abuja, the minister highlighted the crucial role that engineering plays in housing and urban development, stressing the need for rigorous regulation to prevent infrastructural failures. Analysts say the ongoing recapitalization in the banking sector is pushing the industry towards greater consolidation, with significant implications for lending practices, especially for small and medium-sized enterprises. They also stated that the Central Bank of Nigeria's directive for banks to increase their capital base is not only reshaping the landscape by encouraging mergers among smaller banks, but also raising concerns about restricted access to credit. Head of Research at FMDQ Group, Vincent Owani, noted that the recapitalization is likely to lead to a wave of mergers and acquisitions as smaller banks may find it difficult to meet the stringent capital requirements on their own. Away from Nigeria now, Asian markets retreated today as investors steel themselves for a high-stakes U.S. jobs report at the end of the week, while keeping tabs on China after fresh data stoked renewed worries over the world's #2 economy. The Federal Reserve is widely expected to cut interest rates at its next meeting this month, but close attention is being paid to Friday's non-farm payrolls figures, which are seen as playing a major role in how big the central bank will go. However, analysts warned that traders are sensitive to a reading that is too far above or below forecast. A miss to the upside could temper hopes for a series of reductions, but a reading well below expectations would likely revive worries about a possible recession. New Zealand will steeply increase an entry tax for foreign tourists in a move some fear could deter visitors. The cost of international visitor conservation and tourism levy will near triple to 100 New Zealand dollars from 35 New Zealand dollars October 1. The government said this is to help economic growth and ensure visitors contribute to public services and high-quality experiences while visiting the country. And in sports, the Cheetahs of Benin Republic head coach Gernot Rohr has announced a 25-man squad for their 2025 AFCON qualifiers tie against Nigeria in Uyo, Akwa Ibom State capital on September 7 and Libya 3 days later. Jodel Dosu and Steve Morney top the lists of raw strikers for the clashes, while he also handed invites to two deputants, Bechi Rusika and Samadu Achiju. Rohr, a former Super Eagles coach, masterminded the Benin Republic's 2-1 win over Nigeria during the 2026 World Cup qualifiers in June, and will be facing his former employers for the first time in Nigeria since he left the job in 2020.